Hi, everybody. This is Tina with Rehatch Designs, and I'm here with a flip through. I just completed this junk journal. It's a winter junk journal, and I'm using a cover that I had made quite a long time ago. Um, I'm calling it A Winter's Tale. Anyway, let me get right to it. I used digitals from Artie Mae's A Winter's Tale and Winter Wonderland, My Porch Prints, and some from the Graphics Fairy. The journal itself is 6 by 9, and it has a 2-inch spine, and it is a soft covered journal. This is a leather look journal that I made on my channel, and I will put those links in the description box of when I did this. It is basically underneath it. I have some very vintage ticking, like it is, late 1800s, and then there's a file folder in between, and then this is packing, the brown packing material that you get in packages. So that is what the cover is made out of, and so it is pliable. It's not as pliable if it were just material. It has a little bit of structure to it, but it's still very squishy, and um, it has a really good feel to it. This journal is pretty full, but about 70, excuse me, 70 to 75% of this can be taken out if you would like to, have it not so full. And of course, you could always, move around the tags and things, or put them in as you want them. Um, the outside of it has that off of there. That this is the some vintage uh, ticking material. It's an old pillowcase, and it's either late 1800s or early 1900s, and it's very old. And then it just has some gauze on there, and then it also has a piece of burlap, and that really is mainly just for show. Let me take this. The cover, the closure has a vintage brass button on there, and this wraps around. This is just a piece of sari silk, and it just wraps around it just to um, work as a closure. And of course, you could always, if you wanted to, redo the bow and make it, room to make it bigger or smaller. Okay. Um, the cover itself has, this is just some corrugated cardboard on it here. And I put some gesso and just a few mica flakes. And then this image is from the Artie Mays collection. And it's this winter owl here, snow owl, I believe it's called. And then there's just a few little snowflakes on there just to give it a little bit more interest. And it has a brass plate on there that says A Winter's Tale with some burlap behind it. I wanted this journal to be kind of a rustic um, winter's nature journal. I didn't want it to be too um, glitzy and, um, just, too I don't know how to explain it. Just not too overly blingy, really. Okay, I was trying to make it more of a like a nature journal, just a winter journal, just not have any of the other stuff in there. Of course, I did have to put a little bit of shimmer and things like that, like for the snowflakes, but I tried to hold back as much as possible. Anyway, let me open it up. It is approximately 120 pages, 3 signatures. So it's a pretty full journal. So anyway, that's I like them. I like them kind of chunky like this. So, even though it is completely full, it does lay all the way flat. So that's the cool thing about doing these journals that are not hardcover. They do tend to work really well as far as them laying flat. So you can easily write in it. There's a lot of writing space in this, but there's still a lot in it. So let me go. This is the old vintage material on the inside. This is a more of a gray color. This one on the back or on the spine is more of a blue. So anyway, it does have a pocket in front, and I've made this little tag to go in there. And here's the first page. And then here are some pockets. And I'm not going to take everything out, but I'll try and go quickly through it. And there's some things down here. This is just an envelope that has been put in there to where you have a tag on top. And there's your tag. Put that back in. It's very hard to do this upside down. And then on the side, you've got some coffee dyed vellum. And then you've got this tag. Okay, and then you've got this pocket with some tags. That's a double one there. Got this page. This is some coffee dyed parchment paper. This is another digital. I can't remember the name of it. If I can think of it, I'll put it in the description box. But I just did a stencil on here to make it look like a snowflake. There's a coffee dyed doily in there. Here is another page with tags. There's one there. This is just a little envelope, and it has a journaling card in it, I believe. And here's some more tags. And I'm not going to take all those all the way out. You can see them. This is just a coffee dyed bag, and I just left it so you could write on it. And it does have a tag in there. Some more coffee dyed paper. This is another piece of it. This is just a little file folder that came with the kit, and I just put some pages in there that have been sprayed, and it's tucked in a little piece of coffee dyed vellum. More coffee dyed paper, coffee dyed doily. This is just the middle of the first signature, and it has an envelope in there, and this has a little snowflake on it to keep it closed, and a little in there to journal on. It just goes right there. These really pretty pages. Part of the coffee dyed doily. And I kind of made this a little grungy because I was trying to make it more of a, as I said, more of a nature, not, overly glitzy. So here's another, and that, a bookmark. And this is just a coffee dyed receipt. I tried to mix the browns and the blues a lot with this, and that's why I think these digitals worked so well, because it had a lot of brown and blue in it. This is just a bingo card, and it's held in there with a little paper clip, rusty paper clip that I put in there. You can either put that on the side or whichever one you want. I don't know if I'm going to mess with that right now. There we go. Okay. Then on the other side, this is just a coffee dyed uh, envelope that I decorated a little bit, and it's got two pockets, one there and one there. So one in front. Just put that in there. And then it's got two back here, one in the middle, and then one in the back that has another tag. And as you can see, there's lots and lots of places to journal in this. And there's the other side of that doily. This is just another page that I used the negative from the die cuts that I had to use it as a stencil. The parchment paper. Here's some more tags. So I think that's really pretty. This is just a die cut that I did on some vintage music paper with another little cutout that I had that I put double and put on some foam dots just so it would stick out a little. Inside it has this journaling card that has this winter rabbit with some snow and then some trim on there. On the other side is just the other side of the coffee dyed envelope that I left blank for journaling. This side has some more journaling. This is another little envelope, and I'm sure it probably has something in it. Yep, just a little journaling card in there. And there's another page. Here's another page. And on the inside, we have a little booklet with the bunny. This has some coffee dyed lined papers. And then another journaling card. And another one. This is a wine dyed envelope. And on one side, it has just some vintage writing. And then it has a journaling card. So there we go with that. More coffee dyed paper, another page. Excuse me. Another journaling card, and we've got this cute little envelope with a little journaling card in there. Put that in there. Right. Do that. Some more journaling cards. I'm not going to take these all the way out. And some little tickets in the front. Some coffee dyed line paper. It's a coffee dyed bag. Again, I didn't put anything on these because I thought you could use it as a writing space. And then here's just another little postcard that goes in there. And then on the next page, you've got a pocket, and you've got all kinds of stuff in there. You've got a bookmark. You've got a little file folder. And you've got another journaling card and another little envelope with a journaling card on the inside. So put that in there. Then you've, of course, got more writing space. This one has this really cool journaling card. You've got another envelope a file folder there. And another envelope with a little journaling card in there. Here is another pocket with some more journaling cards. This one has a little envelope in it. And a little journaling card. There's lots of little places to tuck things. Here is a half of a an envelope, and I left it blank again so that you could write on it. Plus, I like the way that the coffee dyed looked. And then here's this really pretty journaling card here. Some more writing, another page. This is the middle of the second signature. And again, we have a envelope here, and it's held with this little bunny rabbit here. And inside there, we have just this old letter. Put that in here. Okay. And then we have some more writing. We have the other side of that envelope. And again, I didn't do anything on it because I liked the way it looked. And you have a journaling card in there and just some pieces of coffee dyed paper that you can write on. Okay, then we have more pages and another triple pocket. So we have some journaling cards in there. And then all of these and some tickets. So those all go in here. Try and put these back quickly. If I can't, I'll leave them out. Okay, and these are all dyed with food coloring. The blue pages that you see. Okay, so on this side of the blue page, this is a cutout that I thought looked kind of like a snowflake, and it has some distress ink on it and a little bit of shimmer spray, and then it has two journaling cards tucked inside. One tag with the little squirrel on it, and the other one, Create Your Own Magic, with the owl. So those go right in there. Then another page, and then here's the bag again. And in there we have another journaling card, lined paper, coffee dyed. This is a tag I made with this little rabbit. It's got the little dryer sheet and coffee dyed paper on the back. Another tag, another postcard. Some more coffee dyed paper. This is just the old writing paper attached to the other side of the wine dyed envelope. And then inside you have another little postcard. On this page, I have a tag that I made. This was done on my channel with distress ink and distress stain, and then vellum and some cutouts on top of that. And I will put that in the description box also. And then here is some other tags that go in there. Okay. And then the back of that page. And here's the last signature. And here we have some cards. One here. We've got a tag. We have another little envelope here. And in that envelope, we've got a journaling card. And we've got another little tag, a little ticket, and then the tag and a journaling card, another journaling card. Okay, put all those back real quick, hopefully. Anyway, on this is again the middle of the signature. No, actually, this is not the middle of the signature. This is just another place where I put an envelope, and this is held together by this little squirrel that moves because he's running in my mind. Anyway, so you have an envelope here. Inside it, it has another little letter that you can write on. That in there. Okay. I know it fits. Behind this envelope is another little spot, and there you have a journaling card. And then at the top of this envelope, you have another journaling card or tag, and that just has it's just made with distress ink, and then this has vellum on top, and then the vellum with the snowflakes. And anyway, that goes on top here. And this is just left blank so you can journal on it. Here's another piece of the parchment paper, coffee dyed parchment paper. And here's another one of those printouts. And it has another stencil on the back. Of course, you can write on that. Here's another little coffee dyed bag and a journaling card that goes in there. Another doily. This has another page, and on this side you've got a journaling card, and then you've got a file folder. Okay, this has one of my little rusted paper clip things here, and that is holding in this little journaling booklet thing here so that you can journal on that. That gives you lots of room. And this just kind of holds it on there and holds it shut. Okay, here's the next page. This is just a envelope, and it's held shut with this little owl thing here. Inside, you have a journaling card. Put that back in. And then behind it, you have a spot with another little journaling card, so put that in there. On this page, you have another pocket. You have a journaling card there, one there, and then you have a little booklet that has different dyed papers in it. All right, the next page, this is the middle of the signature, and again, it has an envelope in it, and it's a smaller, slimmer envelope, and then it has a little bookmark in there. And you can write on the back of that. On this page, you have a triple pocket, and you have a journaling card, another journaling card, a tag, a little journaling card, and two smaller journaling cards right here. Try and put all of those back. I have no idea what order they were in, but I'll put them wherever they fit. How about that? Okay. Another coffee dyed. This is another coffee dyed bag, but this time there is a tuck spot in the back, and it has its tag on it, and it's coffee dyed paper on the back. And it's just one that was made with different distress inks, and then these different die cuts on there. And then in the front, you've got this this little tag with the little fox on it. And then here we go with another pocket over here, and then you've got this tag. And these are all winter birds. I have no idea what their names are, but has coffee dyed paper on the back. And then you've got another one, and then another journaling card in here. Oops, skipped a page. And there's another page, part of the coffee dyed doily. Another page. Here is the coffee dyed bag, and you've got a journaling card in that. This is another one of those printed pages, and it's got some stenciling on the back. This is the parchment paper. This is a cutout owl on some vintage dictionary page. And in the inside, you have this tag that is the bear. And that was made on my channel too. So on the other side of that is a coffee dyed envelope, which I left blank for journaling. And then here's some more journaling cards. This one is a little booklet, and it has just different papers in it. On the other side of that is one of my paper clips. It has this little owl. And this a tag. This is the coffee dyed vellum, and it's holding in this tag. And I'll put that in there. And this kind of just holds it in place, really. Kind of a decoration and holding it in place. So, and then this is this is the last page, and on the last page we have a few more tags and a journaling card, and that is it. My Winter's Tale journal. It is spoken for, so it won't be in my Etsy shop, but I just wanted y'all to see it. I thought it turned out really well, considering I was trying not to make it overly glitzy, and I think I accomplished that. Not that I have anything against that. I was just trying to use this cover, and it seemed like that was the style that it needed to be with this cover. The cover kind of set the tone for me. Anyway, I hope you like that, and I will put the links to when I made the cover and worked on the journal. I didn't do it all on my channel, but I did do some of it, and I'll put that in there in case you're interested in how I did it. So thank you for watching.